Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in and welcome to Quick Tips. Steven here with TV Euphoric, and today I'm going to be telling you guys how exactly to order your exercises. What exactly is the correct exercise order? This is a question that a lot of coaches struggle with, and when it comes to ordering your exercises, it's going to come down to the neurological demand of the actual exercise, and you want to order them from most to least neurologically demanding. What exactly do I mean by that? Well, with regard to the exercises themselves, we have three main categories. We have power exercises, core exercises, and then assistance exercise. A power exercise is a core exercise that you are going to perform explosively. This is exercises such as snatches or jumping types of exercises. Then our core exercises, these are going to be our compound lifts or our functional patterns. Things like our pushing, pulling, bending, lunging, squatting, and twisting variations. And then lastly, our assistance exercises are going to be our isolation exercises, things like bicep curls, tricep extensions, and things like rotator cuff work. So with regard to the order, your power is going to come first, then your core, and then your assistance exercises. However, what if you're only doing power, or only doing core, or only doing assistance? Well, in that case, you want to order them in terms of stability. With regard to stability, the more stable you are, those are going to come closer to the end of the program because they're less neurologically demanding. And then the ones that require more stabilization are going to be at the front of the program because they're going to be more neurologically demanding. With regard to stability, two things that are going to come into play. One is going to be your base of support. The wider your base of support, the more stable you're going to be. The more narrow your base of support, the less stable you're going to be. So if you are doing squats, if you are doing a standard squat, that is going to come at the end of the program compared to doing something like a pistol squat. Next, we're going to take a look at center of gravity. With regard to center of gravity, the lower your center of gravity, the less neurologically demanding it is. The higher your center of gravity, the more neurologically demanding it is. So let's say you are performing pressing exercises. A bench press is going to come after a standing overhead press because when you do a standing overhead press, your center of gravity is higher, which means you need a lot more core stabilization because it's a lot more physiologically demanding. Next, we want to take a look at the intensity of the exercise. What exactly are you training? Are you training for strength, doing 1 to 5 reps? Are you training hypertrophy in that typical 8 to 12 range, or are you training something like endurance in that 15 to 20 range, or postural correction with that 50 plus up to 100 repetitions? Because the higher the intensity, the more at the front of the program it's going to be, and then the lower the intensity, closer to the end of the program. So if you're training for strength, your strength-based exercises are going to be at the beginning of the program, and then all of your postural correction stuff where it's higher repetition, lower intensity, those are going to be at the end of the program. Next, we want to take a look at the actual muscle size. With regard to the muscle size, if you're training a very large muscle group, that's going to come at the front of the program compared to a very small muscle group. So let's say, for example, you are training your glutes. If you are training your gluteus maximus is one of the largest muscles in your body, so that would come at the front of the program compared to doing something like your gluteus minimus, which is one of your smallest programs. And then lastly, we want to take a look at the muscle type. We have two types of muscles. We have phasic or fast twitch muscles, and we have tonic or slow twitch / postural muscles. Your phasic and fast twitch muscles, those are going to be trained at the front of the program compared to your tonic or your slow twitch postural muscles. With regard to phasic versus fast twitch, your phasic muscles are more superficial and they're going to cross multiple joints. Whereas your slow twitch, your tonic muscles, they're only going to cross one joint and they're more postural and slow twitch. So something like a gastrocnemius, if you're going to be training calves, is going to come before something like training your soleus, which is also one of your calf muscles. But with regard to the correct exercise order, that should give you some rough ideas on how exactly to train it. And depending on what exactly your goal is, you can modify it a little bit, but those are just some general guidelines on how to determine proper exercise order. Thanks for hanging around until the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like the video and comment down in the comment section as it would really help out with the algorithm. And also share this video so we can help get this information out to as many people as possible. And also subscribe to the channel by clicking on the icon in the bottom right hand corner and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the videos. For those of you interested in health optimization, you can check out the video in the top right corner where I discuss the 6 foundation principles. And for those of you interested in optimizing your performance, then consider becoming a member. It's only $5 per month and you get a ton of perks, including exclusive access to this program design lecture series playlist above my head.